Wow, I think these roads get hotter the higher up you get. Good evening, guests, faculty, and fellow grads. I'd like to just preface this speech by saying that being in front of a crowd is probably one of my least favorite places in the world to be. So for your benefit and mine, I'll try and keep this as short as possible. While writing this speech, I could actually feel my blood pressure rise just thinking about being up on stage. Now that I am up here, I'm certainly glad that the closest people to me are some trained professionals. Some of my classmates know me well enough, having presented numerous projects together over the months that we were in class. Luckily, some of them had the forethought to put me in a brief before I came up on stage, so even if my nerves do get the better of me, the show will still go on.
In all honesty, it depends.
In all honesty, though, I was shocked at receiving the honor of valedictorian. Probably as much so as my family, for whom this was kept a cryptic surprise until the last possible minute. I know you guys are proud of me, and couldn't have done it without you. For everybody graduating today. I was surprised at the honor because I never really thought of myself as valedictorian material. I certainly didn't have the highest grades in class. Brennan, Angel, I left that to you guys. But one thing I can say is that although I didn't get 100% on every test and every assignment, I've still done better in this course than in any academic pursuit I've ever gone after, which tells me that I'm in the right place. And I think that it speaks volumes for the teachers and faculty, and I think that they deserve a round of applause for the tremendous effort for getting us this far. Another reason that I was surprised at being chosen for this role is that I'm not exactly a social learner. When I started this course years and years ago, back in February, I didn't really expect to make any connections. I kind of thought to myself, well, it's such a short course and I'm soon moving to a different city. There's not a lot of points in getting close to too many people or creating lasting friendships. But with such an amazing group of people, all we've done together, how can I help myself? It's only true friends who offer you rides to places at ungodly hours in the morning. Only good people who push you to learn more and do better. And it's only somebody close to you who can give you a nickname like Rose and not feel bad. Now that we have been through so much together, I'm glad to look out there and see my friends. I'm both honored and humbled to be up here speaking to you today. And now, in typical valedictorian tradition, the inspirational quote. And it's one my classroom instructor, Ann Pogue, is fond of and said to us often. It's one by Mahatma Gandhi. And he says, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Now, change is a pretty scary word. People don't often like change. To me, it implies confrontation, resistance, and usually just general upset. But when I looked a little bit harder at what that statement said, it became a little bit less scary, because I started to think about what kind of change I wanted to see in the world. And what I think Gandhi was really saying was this: care about what you do. That's it. Simple as that. Care about what you do. Because care is something that's going to come easily and requires only one person, you. No arguments, no resistance, just doing what you mean and meaning what you do. It creates the self-satisfaction that we all seek in a career, and creates a quality of work that means the people you care for will receive the best treatment. And when you care about what you do, everything else falls into place. Change is a natural consequence of that. And care is something that you can take with you, whatever path you choose. I know some of you are planning on pursuing further education, going into RPN and RN, and for some we may find down the road that this career isn't for you, and you choose to follow other options. But whatever you do, wherever you end up, as long as you care about what you do, we're all working towards the same goal. And it's something that I've seen in abundance in this group, whether it be helping practice activities in lab, or just making a residence day by doing something special for them. Ours is a group for whom care is ingrained in their very personalities. We couldn't do what we do without it. When you think about it, it's really what's at the core of this whole program. The underlying message. Everything we've learned has been about that. The rules, the acronyms, the assignments, the answers to every test question. Well, maybe not every test question. The answers to the anatomy test questions were cranium, mandible, but the key message is there for you. If you remember nothing else, remember to care. It will ensure that you do your best. It will ensure that you prevent yourself from doing harm, and it will change the world around you. So continue to care. Continue to change the world. And congratulations, class of 2011.
Okay, and our second valedictorian for the evening is Catherine Sinfield. Catherine.